quest giver over here too.
Move along. You have no need to loiter around here.
Mate, I'm literally running away from you.
Metal bot here, good prices, fair prices.
Keep your pants on.
Kept the wheel turning all day.
Fairest prices for machine parts under the mesa. No tithes to the Sun Court, not like those greedy snarls upside.
She's not interested in taxes.
I know what she's not interested in. As I was saying, no better offer for snap maw lenses. I'd give my oath on it.
By the sun, don't start spitting in your palm. Huntress, I apologize on behalf of my partner. Silent partner.
Silent partner?
If the sun would only grant my prayers. Never mind snap-maw lenses, Huntress. There's no market for those. A long leg lens, though, you'd be well rewarded for.
Just so I knew he's gonna be a technical advisor, so maybe not quite as hands-on as he would have been at Red Bull. Maybe.
So which,
No market for a snap maw lens is good, strong stuff. You can hammer it into anything.
Where do you think we are? Some trading post with sawdust on the floor? This is Meridian. We have culture.
I know culture. Just the other day I was watching the hunting trials.
Oh, great sun, lend me the strength of midday.
The sun's baked your head if you think we'll shift long leg lenses at a time like this.
KZ Group CEO. Yeah. They gotta do something to get back to being on the trajectory they were on. So, whatever moves they're making, hopefully it's, some good long-term decisions.
hello?
I've told you as many times as the spire is tall, craft and artisanship is who we are.
Craft doesn't win a war or keep the machines from your farms. What you need is good, old-fashioned, plain...
Oh, yes. Old-fashioned, plain hammered work. If ever something glittered, you'd throw it back.
If Karja had built that elevator, they would have stopped at a good-looking shaft.
All those years of delving, and you never found a sense of humor.
Enough!
Well?
They're a blunt people, the Nora.
Why do you two even work together if you can't agree on anything?
It's a symbolic gesture.
No tithes to the Sun Court, like I said in the beginning, Renine.
Just tell me which part you want.
A long leg lens.
A snap maw lens.
Fine.
Did I have both of those?
I can see that you're busy.
Wait. You drove her off. Snap maw lens. What do you say?
I drove her off. That's rich. Listen, Huntress, long leg lens.
Preparing for 2026, you reckon?
Hunters, scroungers, bring
There's
us your
plenty of
metal.
work here, but none I like.
I have a snap maw lens to sell.
Excellent. Here's your payment. What a beauty.
Beauty? You only know that word when you're bringing them home from a tavern.
Your objects of art won't pay our dues. I'll tell you why. Because artists are always poor.
Might as well hang that snap-maw lens around our necks. There's a dozen hawkers selling them upside.
You wouldn't know supply and demand if it was written on the backs of your hands. I'll make you a deal.
They say...
The last thing I want is you making any more deals today.
Works.
If you'll see sense about this snap maw lens, you don't have to admit you were wrong.
The shadow
Sometimes
art to know them well.
They just
and now
keep
we've
going.
murdered.
I guess that's it.
I'll make you a deal.
The last thing
Unless
I
there's more
want
stuff
is
they
you
want.
making any more deals
Another
today.
quest over this way.
If you'll see sense about this snap maw...
My family might still be alive. And you're going to stand here and do nothing?
We've lost a dozen patrol.
Tell me what happened to your family. Maybe I can help.
By the sun, I fear they are all dead by now. I barely escaped alive. Machines. Vicious machines attacked my family's estate. Father sent me to get help.
What kind of machines? Where did they come from?
A Ravager. By the sun, how it cut down those guards, and a pack of Watchers came with it. The Sun King warned us that he could no longer protect freeholds beyond the valley, but Father never saw this coming.
Tell me more about the estate.
My father owns a dozen quarries, and he's put his spoils into the estate. Fine tapestries, custom woodwork, silver fixtures.
But what about the people there?
Of course. Their lives are all that matter. My father and sister, plus a dozen guards and servants. I hope they survived.
The other half of their facility be open. That'll be good.
I'll see what I can do about the estate.
You will? Oh, thank you. Oh, please, be careful. Those machines are deadly.
Alright. So. Come through here. Now, I think we want to head to this one. And make our way up to here. Now, I do think I need to fight more things, because I'm going to need resources, I think.
No, I'm awake and alert. Damn it.
Let's keep going. Yeah, Aston Martin. Don't think they'll make big steps. I think, yeah. They might sort of stop their slide, but I don't think they're going to make a big push to be at the top again until the 2026 regulations. But we never know. Look at Mercedes. Like a couple of months ago, I would have never thought that they'd be back to the top. They were like down well behind Ferrari, McLaren, and Red Bull. One upgrade has changed everything for them. Let's have a look. So the map. So yeah, we just follow this road up here. Wait. What road? This road? No, this road. Gonna have to do a lot of looting in the way because, yeah, my HP is empty. Well, not my HP, my medicine bag is empty. The more sort of time we take
enough.
getting some of these, the better. So I feel like, yeah, if weapon upgrades are the way to go, we are going to need everything. Multiple snap mauls. I don't know if I can take on 3 of them, 4 of them even. If it was 1, I'd probably take this fight. I think it's just a little bit too much for us. So we want to get up there. Hopefully, I think as we get close, it should offer to activate the quest for us. Path point. So why would I use this over this? I guess it's just the cost of the arrows. It does quite a bit more, actually. Okay, so through here.
Watch out for the overrun merchants.
This must be the
They'll
Shrine of
soon
Kings. Amon told me
Every
about.
time I go near the statue, he shouts at me.
Osram slaves built that thing. We deserve to have a look.
You won't get in there. That dried-up old prune in a robe sees to that.
I can be persuasive. But what does an Osram want with a Karja shrine anyway?
It reminds me of someone. Gone 2 years now. But what does a girl like you know of loss?
Try me.
I had a lover. Worked on monuments to their bastard king. Then he gave them a show in their sun ring for good measure. The Karja gave me back his broken bones, but what use are they? They won't build again. They won't make me smile.
And seeing a statue of the Mad Sun King will?
I need to see his work again. The marks his hands carved. The set of the metals they hammered. That's the soul of him. But that shriveled up old priest won't let me near it.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh. They'll all be using the Honda engines by 2026, yeah. Yeah, the Zach Brown move's interesting. But, you know, is it just a ploy? Like, maybe make Mercedes think that, you know, there's a chance that they're not just going to be
Turn away, child.
easy run-of-the-mill.
The abiding Jahaman
you know,
wishes to be
locked
alone in
you're going
his
to use our
retreat.
engines.
If you want to be alone, go someplace else. Others want to pray here.
Defile it, you mean? Yet another debasement of what was once pure. Truly, our tribe has lost the light. Our king is false, our temple is corrupt, and our soldiers weak. The sun hastens across the sky for shame.
So the Karja have become impure? What does that even mean?
Is Meridian not meant for those who built it, who made it great? It was pure before outlander squatters took it over.
You mean Meridian was pure when the outsiders were in cages or dying in your arena?
The sun is pure, child. It is not our place to question its divine will, only to act upon it.
Yeah, worried about the reliability of the Mercedes engines. It makes sense that he's going to shop around, sort of, because they'd be saying, oh yeah, these are the tests we've run, this is what we can prove. So maybe those are the sort of things that he's looking at, and Mercedes just aren't up to scratch with their current iteration of the new engines. Or I could just be completely wrong, I don't know.
I thought Avad taking the throne was the sun's will.
The boy dishonored his father, dishonored us all. To kill his sun king. What shadow, what twilight time he brought upon us.
And how many more would the Mad Sun King have killed if Avad hadn't stopped him?
The sun called for blood. There was no choice but to obey.
You called the temple corrupt, but aren't you one of its priests?
They call themselves sun priests, but they have no authority. Youths and sycophants all. Yet those who gave their whole lives to the sun's service are shamed and ignored.
So that's what this is. A tantrum? A cry for attention?
You know nothing of our rights, and yet you dare to insult me.
Why do you think your army is weak? Because you're not at war with everyone?
A Karja throne relying on forged dirt mercenaries? Preposterous! The so-called liberation was nothing but a purge. Our most blessed warriors, chased out of the city, exiled to Sunfall and the Forbidden West. Our tribe is torn. The ones who walked in light now go by shadow.
And yet everyone but you seems happy they're gone. I'm done arguing with you. Stay or go, but I won't allow you to keep others away.
I am here by the will of the sun.
You don't believe in the throne, the priesthood, the army, or the city, so I guess you have no authority here.
I have the authority of the sun.
Then call it for help. No one else will listen.
There'll be a reckoning.
You'll back away from it.
Yo. Red Bull, not on the Honda anymore. Gonna be the Ford powertrain.
Fighters died taking Meridian. The Vanguard's their memory. Look, I've got a pair of sturdy Oseram hands. I know how to put them to use. They'll always be work for me.
He gave them the best work he'd ever do. And look at it now.
They defaced it because they hated what it stood for.
They defaced a thing slaves like him lived and died for. Slaves they've already forgotten. Short-sighted bastards, the lot. If they thought their son set off this bridge, they'd jump after it. I thank you for honoring my wish.
I hope you can find peace.
I wouldn't know what to do with it, any more than the Karja do.
I wasn't sure about the Sundom at first, but, that's grown on me.
Oops.
Karja carving is fancy, finicky work. They've thin fingers, you see. Not like forge-burned hands.
Stay busy, friend.
Right, I don't know if I want to do those other two just yet. Because I think they're sort of out of the way. So maybe we want to head to here and then to there.
I hear the Nora are pretty good at making use of machine parts. Not, you know, Oseram good, but...
Alpine considering Mercedes engine, yeah, because they're not going to be doing their own engines anymore, are they? Because they do use their own engines, right? Get down here. I want to be able to take on these enemies, but they're so difficult.